Kevin Glenn here with IHS Property Management. I'm the Vice President of the Benton Franklin Rental Owners Association. It's legislative season again. It actually started on January 8th of 2024, and today is January 10th. Listen, we've got two rent control bills that are coming up. House Bill 2114 it's going to be heard actually tomorrow at 8 a.m. Sorry, this is short notice, but you need to log in and state your position. And then Senate Bill 5961. These are companion bills. They're both rent control. They're doing the exact same thing. And it's going to be heard on January 12th, which is Friday at 10:30 a.m. Let me talk real quick. I'm going to show you what's inside these bills, just the high points. First off, they're proposing a rent increase cap of 5% per year. You can't raise rent more than 5%. Late fees would be capped at $10 per month. You can't do any more than $10 a month for your late fees. Move-in fees would be capped at 1 month's rent. So any move-in fees that you would charge, damage deposits, pet fees, pet rent, pet fees, those kinds of things, those are going to be capped at 1 month's rent under this new law. Here's an interesting one: 180-day notice required for a rent increase that is over 3%, but remember, it's still got to be less than 5%, so between 3 and 5%. And here's the kicker: 20-day lease termination permitted if the rent increase is over 3%. So if you increase over 3%, remember you had to give a 180-day notice, your resident can give you 20 days notice at any point in time and get out of that lease with no penalties. There's a ban on mixing fixed term leases cheaper than month to month. In other words, if you say, hey, you want to sign the term lease, it's this rental rate, but if you want to sign a month to month lease, it's going to be this much more, or vice versa, however you may work it. Extends consumer protections to the Residential Landlord Act. The AG would now have oversight of it and could enforce certain provisions, maybe fines potentially, I'm not sure about that. Mandatory damages of 3 months rent and attorney fees as a defense to an eviction. The other thing is there's an exemption for properties that are 10 years, only 10 years old. So from the time they get their certificate of occupancy up to 10 years, they could be exempt from this. And this law, the way it's written right now, as soon as it's voted, if it passes, it would immediately go into effect. So let's go take a look at the computer. I'm going to show you how you can state your position real quick. It'll take you less than 5 minutes. Let's go take a look. So when you click on the link, you're going to end up on this page right here. And this is easy to do once you understand how to do it. You're going to go down here to sign up, testify, or submit written testimony. Simply click on this link right here. It is then going to load, and it's going to give you these options. If you'd like to testify in person, which you're going to actually show up in person in Olympia, you would click here. If you'd like to testify remotely, that's virtually via WebEx, or I'm not sure what platform they use actually, but Google Meets, Zoom, all those things. That's what you would do here. If you'd like to just state your position, you would click here. And if you'd like to submit a written testimony, make a written statement, make your position known, you could click here to submit your written testimony. What we're going to cover is just how to simply state your position on a bill. So all you got to do is click here, select whether you're pro or con on the bill. Then you would simply just enter your name, first name, last name, email. Use your own email address. If you're testifying on behalf of an organization, you would enter it here. Enter the address, your address, or if you're from out of state, enter the address of your property. Put the actual address of your property so it falls within the area. Phone number as well. Select I'm not a robot. Then simply click submit registration, and that's all you need to do. So I hope you'll take the time, you'll log in, regardless of whether you're pro or con for these bills. Take a minute, log in, state your position. It'll take you less than 5 minutes. The links to the bills are in the description below. And also, if you're not a member of BROA, I've put a link in the description below for you to join BROA. Highly encourage you to join the Benton Franklin Rental Owners Association. I hope you found this information helpful. Hope you'll take the time to voice your opinion and state your position. Have a great day.